Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of News in 2 Minutes, bringing you the news that you need to know every day. Let's begin. A Russian rocket carrying 3 navigational satellites crashed shortly after liftoff in Kazakhstan, releasing toxic chemicals into the air. Interfax news agency quoted an unnamed source as saying that personnel retreated into bunkers while emergency technicians cleared the area and tested the site. A barge carrying employees as well as women and children across the Jialing River has capsized, sending 18 people into the water as rain from China's Typhoon Rumbia drenches the area. A reported storm surge of over 30 feet has coupled with strong currents on the river, hampering rescue efforts for the victims of the accident. Authorities in Canada have announced that they will begin returning some of the guns that they seized during what analysts say were illegal search and seizure exercises performed during the recent crisis. On June 20th, prolonged rains caused local rivers to expand, flooding parts of Canada and causing over 75,000 people to evacuate their homes. Residents who were forbidden from returning to the city under threat of arrest say that police have kicked in their doors, searched their homes, and violated their rights to privacy. Former U.S. intelligence contractor and fugitive Edward Snowden released a statement Monday condemning U.S. President Barack Obama's attempt at criminalizing the truth by coercing countries not to accept his sanctuary. Snowden, who leaked the PRISM citizen spying program, has reportedly downloaded large quantities of the NSA's sensitive spying information and has written letters seeking asylum in more than 20 countries around the world. The Egyptian army has given the nation's president 48 hours to remove his dictatorship and share power. The threat caused concern across both America and the UN, as President Morsi later rejected the army's demands and said that he will pursue his own plans for the country. Millions of Egyptians remain on the streets today vowing to stay until the Brotherhood is removed from Egypt and President Morsi resigns. Egyptian military helicopters seen here fly low over the crowds with the nation's flag hung proudly underneath as a powerful sign to the protesters that the army stands behind them. And to wrap things up, a 6.1 struck Indonesia early this morning at a shallow depth of just over 6 miles. The Taliban has attacked a supply base in Afghanistan, killing 6, and China has accused Syria of allowing Chinese terrorist groups to train within its borders. And that's it for this episode of News in 2 Minutes. Check back tomorrow for more news that the aware need the most. This week's News in 2 Minutes is brought to you by SHTFplan.com, where even the officials go for news.